choosing one for the relationship.
Yeah.
So what you're gonna do?
It's generally best to try to get your 2 relationships figured out first, because the needs, objects, and locations may follow logically from those relationships, or that kind of thing. If there's absolutely nothing left on the relationships that you're interested in, you can let the other player decide and move on to the other categories.
You have to start with the player to your left, or is it just player to one side?
Thomas isn't here yet.
Okay.
So we're starting with Ben just so I go last. So hopefully Thomas will show
I
up by
mean,
the
so
time.
does he have to choose Thomas, or does he have to choose Michael?
He can choose either. He can choose any relationship he wants.
Either Thomas, who's not here yet.
In fact, you can curse other people's relationships. You can help them to find a relationship for them.
So
Which is a little jerky, but
one of these categories, and then I'll pull one of those dice out of the.
I'll pick party.
So you have a party relationship with.
So that's category.
Wait, so that I can just say that Thomas and Brian are, or
Category.
Chase and Brian are lovers
No,
right here, right? I can do that?
No.
No, it's all in relation to you, Jack. So if you want us both to love you, yes.
No. Can't they like love each other?
No.
That role playing be good.
We do love each other. I love him very much.
Too late. You can't have a fellowship relationship.
I love you.
But you can have a fellowship relationship with him.
I will.
So you actually have. So Mike,
You don't understand.
But how do you choose the 1 through 6 relationship? You pick 2 dice.
First, you pick the category, and then once Chase has picked the category, you pick the element.
Will we show you?
So this is the category. So we're tribe mates, or we're culture tribe mates is one relationship. So we're tribe. Me and him are tribe mates, and then the other one would be fellowship, reluctant allies with Jack.
Does that make sense?
Yes.
So like basically, I pick one category.
I like this a
Or
lot.
you could pick both. Like if he picks one with Jack and it comes around to you again, then you can define his own relationship. And there are relationships on here where you might want to do that.
I want to be a happy.
No, exactly. Like no.
So you define. Okay, you say we have a fellowship relationship with Brian.
Yes.
Then Brian picks a relationship with Jack.
Oh, then on my next turn, I can
It
choose.
comes around to you again, and then you say, okay, I'm a leader and you're a wannabe leader. Right, so there are ways in which you can...
Mike is pulling one of the 4s to make their party relationship bounty hunters.
Oh, nice.
Can they do that though?
These are both mine.
Put him on his sheet. Well, I guess, yeah, you can just
Well,
pick
my
them up.
sheet's electronic, so I'm just gonna use these.
No, what I'm saying is generally you put the die on the card or on the thing so you can keep track. Whatever works for you guys. Picking up the dice is usually...
But you have to pick the category first.
Category has to be selected before the element.
So if he chooses a category with me, I could choose an element.
Yes.
There's some gaming here.
What character are you building?
10 minutes.
Alright, so that's bad.
It's
Absolutely.
originally, I think it's like fall.
And we're in no hurry.
I'm wondering if, like, where it's like, two turns in like 1 minute. I can't put in my
Well,
turn.
it's when it gets to Brian and Chase, it
There's
might go
only
really
1
fast.
4 left.
What was that?
No, these things go really slow because they don't want to.
Yes, you guild.
Civil bounty hunters.
I like that.
I like that too.
The other room is going to be
Yeah.
flash dies.
That was the ruse.
Actually, you know what?
Let's hear.
Let's do
Can you please help
let's
a
do
child?
fellowship.
Fellowship.
Yeah, a bunch of kids.
So you have a fellowship relationship with Chase?
Yes.
No, the thing is, do you know them?
So you each put fellowship on one of your categories for relationship.
Is that a secret that I've only indulged to you?
How did I end up with that?
7 or higher. I did it in my head.
Alright, so you're the only one.
I usually do a 50-50 shot.
Alright, so now, just a second. I will take a different 3. That one's like messing with my head.
And so Chase, you can either further develop the fellowship relationship or establish another
do that.
relationship with.
I'll snag. Oh, I guess I'll take my one. And we are going to be
Secrets.
long-time adventuring companions.
Nice.
I just want to make sure I can get it all out there.
So you guys are what now?
They are longtime adventuring companions from the fellowship category.
Should
Remember
we
that time
further
in
this, or
Burma?
do you want to?
Okay, so Brian, it's your turn.
Oh yeah.
I my character's background, he's a gambler.
Nice.
So I'm just,
That fits perfectly.
remember the time in
okay.
Burma? Oh yeah.
Okay.
I lost a lot of money.
Okay, so we can only do one relationship then with a person.
You're gonna have 2 relationships. One with the person to your left,
Alright,
and
you're
one with
up.
the person to
I
your
know.
right.
Choices.
And there's also needs, objects, and locations, which you may... Once your relationships are kind of firmed up, you may want to start looking ahead a little bit.
Well, I like this relationship, so I'll just leave the other one.
Let him define it.
What's that really?
I'm playing for Thomas.
No, what are all the relations going on?
They are.
Bounty hunters in a party
perfect.
relationship
Anywhere I can get
and long-time adventuring.
I'm choosing guild with Chase.
Okay.
Guild? Alright.
So write
That is
guild
the last
on the
four.
relationship card.
Oh, gotcha.
Okay, now one thing to know, guys, and I haven't covered this yet, is the last die in the die pool is a random die.
So it loses its number and becomes anything.
Okay, and then you just roll it? Or?
No, you get to choose. Okay. So whoever gets last gets to
So
choose the
there
last.
can be another 4, but it's going to be the last one chosen.
Was that with Jack or with? Okay.
Chase's guild.
Chase's guild. Okay.
My turn?
Your turn, Jack.
Okay. So with Thomas,
Okay.
I'll take a D6 with Thomas, and I will.
Faith.
So I'll be a pacifist healer, and he'll be a vicious scoundrel.
No. You just have
A
faith.
faith relationship.
Wait, that's in.
Oh, you wanted to pick a 3 for a fellowship
Oh,
relationship.
so I have to pick a.
Yeah, you
so
have to pick the category first.
Okay. So I
What's your
got.
character's name, dude?
So do I pick 3-6?
I have one.
Right?
So you have a 3.
You have to choose just the
I don't have a
category
name.
first. You
All
can't
right. Yeah. So I'm choosing the category.
nameless?
And the category is
Nameless
fellowship.
at this point.
Fellowship. So that's it.
Yeah, you're done.
Done. Okay. Cancel, cancel.
Yep.
With who?
So you have a fellowship relationship with Thomas, and then Ben, Thomas, who isn't here, is going to take a faith relationship with you.
With who?
Hold on. So they're like fellowship dash Thomas.
Yeah, or just relation. What I usually do is relationship and have who it's with, and then the category and then the element.
Okay, you're further defined as chaotic neutral.
A little crazy.
Oh, really? Crazy? That would have been like snake god visions.
You got sacrificed.
Not that crazy.
What did I spell?
Just a little scratch.
Oh, I.
Is it Michael's turn?
Yes.
Oh, you already picked one?
Dead.
So I have his relationship.
Okay.
Who is it? Thomas?
Thomas.
Alright,
Guys don't even want hippies. If they need wheelchairs and disabled people that can't
So you
afford
can
them.
either
So you
go with a different page on the thing, or you can set up the relationship
no,
with.
I can do these.
Yeah,
Can you do those first? Or you have to do the relationship?
You don't need to finish the relationships first.
it's just usually good because then that
You have more
keeps
dice.
the other person from defining it for you.
Oh, then,
Yeah, and you haven't done either yet, so.
That often happens where both of you just stand there looking at each other.
So, are we gonna define this?
Anything but guild.
Brian, the servings aren't big enough.
yeah, so
What's
they're
that?
what now?
It's only 6 pieces.
Anything
It's
but
a
guild.
I know, right?
This 4 is Brian's.
I mean, I think 6 bags is more like a serving. That 6 pieces of this is a serving.
I've had a serving.
I don't know about you. I've had
I
like
want to do that, but
5.
he's just not going to think 2 if I do that. Exactly. We're family.
That is a 1. This one out. Just die as that.
Alright, so you have a family relationship.
Yes.
Aren't you planning to play a halfling?
Yeah.
And you're planning to play a.
Halfway.
Darn, there's no force left because I would have said. It's like, we're orphans, and I know your secret because you killed our parents.
There's a 5.
Bastards.
Or oblivious parents.
I say mess with and take 2.
Oh, no!
No.
On whose end?
3.
Okay, actually, he's a vampire. That would work.
Yes, that would work.
Yeah, that would work. That'll be interesting.
Alright, linked by blood rituals.
What does that mean?
It means I tried your vintage once.
And I'm none too happy about it. You were asleep.
Like, brother.
Chase, you're up.
They usually do.
Yeah, I wish there'd been a fourth. We're orphans. You murdered our
Do
parents.
we want to be slackers?
Huh?
We could be slackers, dude. Slackers in the guild.
We could be slackers.
Oh, there's
in
no
it.
forge left. Never mind. We can't be slackers.
You could be only in it for the women.
That's what I was thinking.
It's technically kind of the same.
Slackers?
And in it for the women.
That
In it for the money.
Want to be in the
Actually, I'm gonna make us
I want
rivals.
to be the pacifist healer.
What are you?
That's really
Rivals.
fun.
We're rivals? So we have to be the same class, right?
No, you just. Well, no.
No, we just antagonize each other all the time.
It's a guild relationship that is rivalries. You could be rivals with the same guilds. You could be from opposing guilds, and that makes you rivals.
But usually the same guild or rival guilds are the same class, right?
Not always.
I like
Similar?
Steam Guild.
That's a 3 and a 6.
Similar goals.
I gotta wait till somebody else picks my.
But I feel my phone.
Not everyone in the Thieves Guild is a thief.
Some are assassins.
Somebody's got
So I
to wait to see it.
do a chainsaw blade dismemberment, cross it out.
So Brian, you're up.
Uh-huh.
What kind of relationships are you looking at? You've already got a completed relationship with Chase. Your rival guild members. With Jack, you have a fellowship relationship, right?
No.
Oh, what is your relationship with Jack?
One.
Honest-
Family.
Your family relationship.
Wait, so we have a family relationship, right?
Yes, so write that down, Jack.
That's how vampires work. No.
So he's the
You feel
going.
kinship.
No, you write it on the next one.
Oh, different card?
Well, that's how you.
So you have a relationship with Brian.
So we only get 3.
Brian.
Essentially, Firewall likes you.
But you generally have 4. You could have 5, I guess, theoretically.
You're left-handed?
Yeah, I think we only get 3.
I'm a child.
My name's Brian.
Ben.
Pleasure to meet you, Ben. How you doing today? Good to hear.
You tried to do that.
I'm just a child. Like this.
I'm tired. I'm pooped. I ate way too much for dinner.
One thing, you creep me out.
And then I'm...
It's pickup sticks.
Pick up sticks. Sounds good.
It's good.
Is there a pickup sticks around?
Yeah, right across the street.
I know where there's a pickup sticks.
That's a pen, not a stick.
You could argue.
This could be a stick. More than that. It's plastic.
This is one until like, you don't get it until you start doing it. Like I get it now.
Alright, pick.
Okay.
Are you going to take the Vicious Scoundrel Pacifist Healer?
Yeah, then I'm
And which one are you going to be?
the pacifist healer.
You're going to be the healer, so Thomas
So
is
element,
going
I
to
just got pacifist healer.
be... Correct.
Okay.
Round score.
No, you only have 2 relationships.
No. Well, that's whom?
No, one to the person over here, and one to the person over here.
The other ones are going to be locations.
Oh, well, I guess.
Vicious Scoundrel, Pacifist Healer. I like that.
I'm the pacifist healer.
Okay, I'm going to take...
So I'm going to make my character as useless in combat as possible.
But you would heal everybody.
I'm going
Yeah,
to take
no, I'm gonna
Old Faith
put up my healing
as an
thing.
object.
Make yourself an actual.
Wait, you can take objects
Yeah,
now?
that's what I'm doing.
My relationships are all
I'm just gonna be lame
complete.
in combat.
Oh, are they? Okay.
Loosen up like diplomacy.
Well, no, that's how clerics work. They either there's like, there's something where they
Did I do
no
that?
damage and like you get a -2 penalty.
Yeah.
Or then there's Sacred Flame. I do like no
now-
damage.
sorry?
You get a saving throw.
No. I picked... Thomas picked Old Faith as an object. So he has a relationship to this faith.
You can have, there's a certain
not-
god.
It doesn't have anything to do with any
What I
other.
missed? Did we do another rotation?
And there's a feat that you can take that.
Did we do another rotation?
No, it's Brian, Jack, and then Tom. I'm playing for Tom's side of split.
For somebody to gain temps.
Needs are
I'll do that. I'll do that.
Needs before you get to the
You're like, oh, I hate you, but I'm not gonna do damage. You
Yeah,
get
saving.
temps.
Needs are probably the next best thing
Not
to
saving.
do.
So are we supposed to be
I'm gonna do a need.
building our D&D characters off of this? Is
Yeah.
that how that works?
Yeah.
Alright.
So now you've got a model for what your character should look like.
We're starting with the role playing here.
I see how this works.
I think it's
I thought
great.
this was going to be like its own game or something.
get in.
I didn't
You
know
need to
what was
get
No,
in.
we're building like the themes of our characters and stuff. And our relationships with people.
That gives you time to
We're all in
Role-playing game. You
relationships.
start
buddy,
with what
pal.
your best
I love
stat
you
is.
very much. What's that?
Role-playing game. You start with what your best stat is and what your magic item is.
That's what it's all about. God, this game sucks. Man, I just want to play
Ben, you're
the
finished?
fight things.
All right, next up.
The most fun I've ever had in D&D was role playing,
Are there
and I wasn't even doing the role
There are
playing.
no more sixes.
Totally missed Scott's game last Friday.
My
That was epic.
my best
couldn't
D&D
make it.
moment was
See, no one can get.
It
to
went-
get
it
the
was
truth.
over the course of
no one
about,
can have
like,
workplaces. And no one
maybe
can
like
have
12 hours.
Time where we
It
were
was-
in a campaign. One of our guys was
Yeah!
and we were actually like somehow trying to broker peace between these rival nations, and he somehow convinced both
It
of
was
them
LFR.
that we will be their
So I was playing
ambassadors.
Thief, so like, of course the back end has
Nice.
so I got put into my inventory. And then I use them in this other game to pretty much like lock
But
this
well,
business.
So what are we down?
and
1,
it's
2,
always-
3,
Really
5.
peace.
And no, the right one at the end that I got the things from.
A 3
Walked into the room, the
from
other
the
people
past.
pizza
Oh, the
from
plot
from the
something.
past.
The plot interview.
And it was just like
we
the
got.
perfect timing for everything. I rolled
That's a
20 on the
location.
So we
check
left
or
them in
something.
a. There's gonna be a.
Had like a
Ooh,
plus
desecrated graveyard.
Now, what are the locations?
Wizard
Where you're
Mentor's
from?
cottage looted after his death.
Nope.
Okay, location.
Small building.
You went to small village.
Now burnt.
So do we pick these for ourselves, the locations? Okay.
Or objects or anything else.
What are the
right?
locations though?
Some are tied to the.
Wait, the
inventor.
Chaos Blade of Reproduction? I just want to know what that looks like.
That's an object.
What do you think?
Number one.
Chaos Blade not of reproduction. Chaos
Repercussion.
Blade reproduction.
Oh, reproduction, not reproduction.
You like it my way better, don't you, David?
This is going to be a very dark season.
It looks like a big penis.
There was a comic.
Hey.
There was a comic with a blade like that.
Treasure is a pearl necklace.
Oh! Snap! That's what I'm talking about.
So what? So when we pick like
Wow.
one location, do we also have to pick a die for the in there or?
First, you just pick the.
It's kind of hard to be the youngest
category.
person and also have
And
the
then you
more
pick the
mature
element.
people at the table.
Oh!
It actually is kind of hard.
Okay, so we can do with any of these needs, objects, and locations.
So you took a one for what?
For also one most mature at the table.
For Hummel Lane.
Pronounced as if it's one word. Homilane.
Homilane.
What it says in the module, I have no idea what.
Wait, so when we pick a need, we only get one dice?
Well, if it comes around again, then you can select another die for your need.
I don't even know what
or you can
class I
switch to
am.
an object.
No,
or
you
a-
don't know any of this. It's not important what class you are.
He's already got a pre-built character.
I'm gonna be a cleric, that's all I know.
Yeah, I'm
He
just,
has to.
trying to do stuff. Like I might end it here because I'm like I've already got everything else. I've got like my gambling stuff. And
Yeah, you have a lot of
You're
backstory
gonna have,
already
you're gonna
thought
have
out.
one more die when it gets around one more time at least.
I'll see what it
Well,
does.
and you
yeah.
can also look ahead and make sure they don't get what they want, right? Part of this is a.
Hey, stop it.
Die pool.
I don't like to make enemies.
There's already no 4s or 6s, and there's only 1 3
The
left.
pacifist healers and
But
these
technically,
none.
they shouldn't be your enemies because technically.
So
the
for these, do we have to
nothing
pick the
away.
category first, and our next turn we get to pick the specific?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Or not necessarily, right? You can take a very general need, right? Like his need could be just to get in, and he doesn't have to define it any further than that.
Well, he's saying you have to choose the category before you can get.
Correct. But you don't necessarily
And you have to go off the
select.
dice. So I'm
You
looking
could
at
just
one
have
season,
a
that's
workplace
amazing.
location that isn't that you don't have a specific element.
Be a hero, the lawbringer.
Under, like, to get in, there's one. for-
Did you hear the Lawbringer and the Old Faith Chase are the religions
So
of
you're
this
a
setting?
klepto has
No, I
money.
haven't, but okay.
So Lawbringer is urban justice, lawful good kinds of stuff, and Old Faith is your druids, nature people.
Alright, yeah, you're up next.
But there's no
One
6s.
can't-
There are no 6s, no 4s, and only 1 3.
And I love how it's like it's the dice that it's the puke dice.
Yeah, no one's picking those.
Art to get in and
Juggling sticks.
from the past.
Plate, as in plate armor.
Where are you?
Objects number 3, plate. Is that plate armor or like a
Plate.
plate?
A plate.
China.
What about
But
China?
really nice china, you know.
Could be an expensive piece of China.
Jack,
Brian, on page 2.
you understand I have control over our relationship at this point?
Damn it.
I will take number 3.
Oh!
From the past.
From the past. You have someone else has from the past. You have from the past.
So let's see, 1, 2, and 5.
And
So
those
that's
campaigns.
siblings, lovers, or bastards.
That's what I'm
I
thinking.
like all of those things.
Is
So we can be
everybody
siblings, we could be lovers, or we could be bastards. Jack.
Is not an option.
No.
None of the above.
What are the choices again?
Bastards, siblings, or lovers.
Oh, that's just unfortunate. This is why you want to define the relationships early.
Yeah.
Here you go,
Okay. Wait, which one? Why? Oh, you're.
I'm rolling. This is going to be up to the dice. Like I know there's 1, 2, or 3. Or there's 3 options. I'm rolling a dice to see which one of those will come
Alright,
up
here
first.
you go.
1, 2 is 1 kind of thing?
No, if the first one of these that I roll, I'm going with.
Well, you
A
can
1,
always
2,
do
or a
1, 2,
5.
3, 4, 5, 6, but
I
you
could.
can one.
I could.
You can make it more difficult.
4? No.
7 4s in a row.
Oh!
Your lovers, aren't you?
Your lovers.
Pedophile.
The dice.
What is your relationship
Does
with
that mean you're an
Chase?
altar boy? Because he's a pacifist. Please.
Oh!
Not good. Not good. Chase, what's your relationship with Brian?
Can I just kill him like I'm the person?
You're
We're rivals.
You're rivals. So you're fighting for Jack's affection.
Jack, it was a dice.
You and
Oh!
Chase are rivals for Jack's affection.
I'd be fighting for Jack's freedom at
I
this
feel
point.
like it's fun. I feel like
I'm feeling a little dirty and creepy now.
You should. The people go to jail for that.
You and I are like longtime adventure partners. Like, dude, okay, I put up with a thing with the little boys, but it is creepy.
Let's change this one. Let's not go this route.
That's good.
yeah, no, please.
We're siblings.
Alright.
Okay, that's bad.
I prefer bastards.
No, we're siblings.
All right, Jack, your turn.
I know why Jack wants to do that.
This is avoiding you.
Can't make your mama jokes if you don't have
Sitting
them.
on the.
To get in, do you have the option for?
But I'm just gonna leave it blank because I just want to get into things because everything.
Okay. So, what do I have?
I'm just gonna pick another.
So I have to start a new relationship.
I can pick
A need, object, or location.
I can do a need object or location now?
Yeah.
weapons.
Okay.
Animals. Oh, I like animals. I don't care.
Wait, so we don't reroll.
Wait, for
No, there's no
5,
reroll.
it says animals ally polymorph into a toad. So you turn one of your allies into a toad.
And you're carrying it
I don't
around.
think that fits me.
Or whatever makes sense. I guess you could turn Chase into a toad right now.
You can ride it. And I'll
Oh, yeah.
It's gonna limit my class selection.
Being an object, it
So it's
doesn't
not
have to
bad.
be a person to your left or right. You could have an ally that was permanently polymorphed into.
Oh yeah,
You should just take to get out.
I'm gonna be a druid at that
Trying
point.
to save him.
That's just my goal. I need to get
That'd be
out.
awesome. A druid
I'm going.
polymorphed as
Alright,
a
I'm gonna
toad.
take an
He's like
animal.
passing as he's hopping around the battlefield.
Is it the animal?
It like croaks like lightning bolts
Okay.
shoot out.
You'd have to choose someone to be animal or
He's like sitting on a log
You
just
just get an
staring.
animal.
Guy's like, what's with the toad? And all of a sudden his eyes
Why
start
not
to glow.
Okay, Thomas is going to take.
For the animals, is that just me? Or
Yeah.
Okay.
You have a relationship with an animal.
There was a whole.
Take.
Don't make it a donkey.
Fortunately, not on the
Encounter in the first campaign I was in, we were in a temple of Dagon. We were exploring. We find this like long, narrow hallway that has all these different rooms, and we're like, oh, there's treasure in here. Two of us go. Our fighter and myself, the sorcerer, go to the end room, and that triggers as he's like the biggest slime you have ever seen.
I'm a vicious
Like, it was a
scoundrel.
it was a
chaotic
so it was
neutral.
it takes the entire hallway. Just goes,
I think I'm going to take an object.
We did one of those like
There's
last
no
week.
threes.
and our
already have
dwarf
optimal
was
shape.
like.
But I think that's
we were
enough.
trapped at the end of the
I'm
hallway in the
thinking,
room, and he's coming towards like squeezing.
He's going to get 2 more dice.
So it engulfs
I'm thinking
us,
I
and
can
the
do a
dwarf is
weapon.
Like, first I was
And
like,
then
can
either
we
you
move
probably
through
get a
this?
2 or a
If you
5.
take, he's like, he was like,
So I'm gonna do a
sure.
weapon.
Roll me athletics. I'm good at athletics. And so and he also doing endurance because he can't raise it.
So this is going to
Lucky it
be.
wasn't a city.
This is your
He's-
third.
Oh
die,
yeah, no, it was.
right? Or this is your
eating
4th.
away
die.
at
This is
him.
your-
Oh,
He's
okay.
walking
what do you
out
do?
of the slime.
In, I mean,
Okay.
I had but I didn't
We We knew there was like a black pudding that had gotten free.
Multiple objects, multiple.
Whoever was the idiot in charge of the place had been experimenting.
You can have multiple
What's
locations.
a black pudding?
I want to have another D.
But okay, I don't have to do that. There's no reason I'm doing that.
This thing's like a CR.
Let's take a look. No one's taking any location. No, there are two.
We're like checking out this room, totally fail our knowledge checks so we can see these weird burns.
How about need to get out?
They were acid burns.
Oh gosh.
So one of our party members, just a wizard,
Yeah.
Like chaotic neutral.
lifts this like
that'll
book
work.
to look underneath it, and all of a sudden,
Especially since there's the big rivalry between one object
I've got a dungeon that I'm going to run in my campaign so I can integrate
Okay,
into it.
so I took a need to get out to go 1.
Try up to Molotron. And there's this one room that has like all these mirrors in it.
Where did you get
So
this?
you're taking your 4th die.
Where did you get this?
It's really
We were just
and
talking
like
about that.
ochre jelly.
From the
So when someone
like,
goes up to
He
it,
doesn't
falls
fall
out.
I'm just guessing it's yours, right?
Yeah.
And we don't have a copy of the rules. I thought I had a copy of the rules, but I have the quick start guide,
But also,
which doesn't even go into
one
this
of the
much
worst
detail.
mechanics
So
in this dungeon, because like
A Fiasco?
we're gonna rule not that you have to put something that isn't a need.
is the
Or you can't have 2 objects, 2
7
needs, 2
dungeon.
locations.
Like,
You can further define one that you
It's
already have
like
and
the
choose
lower,
from
the
a
lowest
new
levels of the dungeon
objects,
have
animals.
poisonous gas in them.
So you can take an animal.
So if you take if you take an extended
Very
rest
nature-friendly
inside it,
Yeah, lots of, and that's good,
And
right? Because the
also,
old faith is a big deal.
every
I'm
whenever
a
you exert
passive
yourself, you have to roll a
healer
saving throw. If you fail, you
I'm not saying what animal I want, but
And
there's an animal that I want there.
I'm going to further define my location
Yes.
by